Welcome to Ombre Pinecones. We're going to be painting our pine cones with an ombre effect. Materials for this craft, you're going to need a pine cone. I got some craft pine cones, preferably unscented. Some paint of your choice, which I have red paint. You're going to need white paint as well for any color you choose. Got some water there to clean my brush, a napkin to clean up any messes, and a paintbrush. So to start, I'm just going to wet my brush. I'm going to grab just straight red paint or whatever color you're choosing. I'm going to paint the bottom of my pine cone. I want it all to be a solid color. I'm going to even paint the stem here. And this craft will get a bit messy, so be prepared to have paint on your fingertips. I'm going to paint another round. So we're starting to get around the pine cone now. So I'm just going to continue to paint the ends here that are visible red. And your layers can be a little uneven, and that's okay. Along the bottom, we do just want that solid color there. Once we start to move up, that's when we'll worry about changing our painting style. So now I'm going to start to paint around my pine cone. So I'm just going to paint the edges and then just a little bit on top. I'm going to do 1 to 2 layers of just using red paint on the edges there. Let's see, I've got some spots that I missed. I'm going to go over that again. Again, we're painting the very edge of the pine cone as well as just a little on top. So now I'm going to set my pine cone down. I'm going to start to mix colors because I want to start doing my ombre effect going up on my pine cone. So I'm just going to grab some red paint. I'm going to use my plate here to mix some colors. I'm going to clean off my paintbrush real quick. go. I'm going to grab just a little bit of white paint, and I want to mix that in with the red. And we just want to create a lighter shade. So not entirely all the way pink, but just a lighter shade of red. And that's going to be our next color we're going to use in the ombre. And I'm going to keep this color here because as I finish my next layer, I'm going to continue to add white paint to this pile of paint. So I'm increasing the lightness of that color. Make sure it's all mixed in there. There we go. So it turned out a little lighter than what I was hoping for, but that's okay. Just gonna put some paint on the top there. Alright, I'm going to set my pine cone down again, rinse off my brush. I'm going to grab just a little bit more white paint and mix it into our paint here on our paper plate. And we're getting just a lighter shade. I'm going to add just a little bit more white paint. Make sure it's all mixed in there. I'm gonna grab some paint, whoops, and just gonna start painting our next row on the side and the top, side and the top. And then I'm going to paint the very top as well, very carefully. And here we have our ombre pine cone. You can choose to use different colors as your ombre. You can use red to just white instead of the red to gradual pink like I did. But feel free to share with us your pine cones you make and if you set them out to decorate. Thank you and have fun!